Hi guys, it's me, Tech Marlos, and today we're checking out something that's honestly one of those underrated home theater upgrades that can really transform your living room or bedroom setup. This right here is the K25 Full 4K 1920x 1080p LCD Smart Android 9.0 LED Video Home Theater Projector, and it's built for anyone who wants a cinema-like experience without having to spend thousands of dollars or deal with complicated installation. So let's talk about it. At first glance, the design is modern, compact, and definitely has that balance between practicality and aesthetics. It's not one of those bulky, old-school projectors. Instead, the K25 is sleek enough to blend into any setup, whether you're placing it on a table, a shelf, or mounting it. The finish feels minimal, which I always appreciate because it doesn't scream for attention. It just works. Now, let's get into performance. This projector supports full 1080p native resolution but also pushes 4K input support, which is a huge plus. That means even though the native resolution is 1920x 1080p, you can feed it 4K content and still get really sharp results with solid clarity. For a projector in this category, that's impressive. Movies, TV shows, sports, you name it, look crisp and vibrant. Brightness is another key point. One of the biggest complaints with budget projectors is that they just don't get bright enough. With the K25, that's not really an issue. The LED light source produces a bright enough image that works well in dark rooms, but it can even hold its own in spaces with some ambient light. Obviously, the darker the room, the better, but for casual viewing during the day, it does a decent job. Color reproduction is surprisingly solid. You get decent contrast, blacks are deep enough to give you that cinematic vibe, and the colors are punchy without being oversaturated. It's not going to rival a $3,000 laser projector, but for this price point, it feels balanced and enjoyable. Watching animated movies or streaming sports looks lively and detailed. Let's talk about size because that's one of the fun parts of owning a projector. The K25 can project a screen size anywhere from about 50 inches up to 200 inches, depending on your setup. That's way bigger than most TVs people have at home. And this is where it becomes a game changer. If you've ever wanted that big screen experience for movies or gaming, this delivers it at a fraction of the cost of a large flat panel. Another big win here is that it's a smart Android 9.0 projector. That means you're not just plugging in HDMI devices, you can literally run apps directly on the projector. Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, or whatever streaming platform you use, it's right there without the need for extra dongles or streaming sticks. Having Android built-in makes it feel like a smart TV, but on a much bigger scale. Connectivity is also flexible. You get HDMI, USB, Wi-Fi, and support for wireless casting from your smartphone. That's huge if you want to mirror your phone screen, share videos, or even do quick presentations. For someone who uses their phone a lot for content, this makes the projector feel seamless. Sound quality is decent. The built-in speakers are okay for casual use, but if you want that true theater experience, I definitely recommend pairing it with an external Bluetooth speaker or a soundbar. That's where you'll get the full immersive effect. Still, the onboard audio is usable and clear enough for quick viewing sessions. One thing I want to point out is the lamp life. LED projectors like this one are designed to last way longer than traditional lamp-based projectors. You're looking at thousands of hours of use, which basically means you can enjoy it for years without worrying about replacing the light source. That's a huge cost saver and peace of mind. In day-to-day use, this projector feels simple. You set it up, connect your device or Wi-Fi, and you're good to go. The interface is clean thanks to Android 9.0, and the overall experience is smooth. Whether you're watching movies, streaming shows, gaming, or even doing outdoor movie nights, the K25 adapts well. So who is this for? If you've been thinking about upgrading your entertainment setup, but don't want to spend on a massive 75-inch TV, this is a great alternative. It's budget-friendly, versatile, and brings that wow factor when you fire up a 120-inch screen in your living room. Families, gamers, or just anyone who enjoys movies at home would find value in this. At the end of the day, the K25 Full 4K 1080p Smart Android projector isn't trying to be the most high-end projector out there. What it does is give you a practical, affordable, and surprisingly capable theater experience right at home. For its price, the balance of performance, features, and smart functionality makes it a solid buy. So yeah, that's the K25. If you want to check it out or buy one for yourself, the link is in the description below.